Oh my gosh. I'm so glad you caught it.
I did. Welcome to the Ugly Truth.
God.
I'm just so glad it's red right now. I can't even. I feel like I need to just relinquish the duties to others because I keep forgetting to press record for some reason.
Can it be done remotely? So Daryl could be like,
yeah, maybe. Maybe. You know what?
Fine.
It's all Bluetooth. Who knows? Okay. So a couple of things that I wanted to talk about last time that we did not talk about. Can you explain to me why Alec Baldwin is getting a reality show?
are you kidding me?
With his wife and
Hilaria,
and who no longer has an accent, by the way, and their gaggle of kids. Like, what are we doing? Like, why? Why do you need this? Why? Who asked for this?
Is he trying to do something with his image because he's about to go on trial for manslaughter?
I thought this as well. I thought this is some kind of, I'm a family man. Look how kind I am. Look how mild-mannered I am and ill-tempered.
I watched the trial for the girl who got convicted, the armor, okay? Mm-hmm. No one is going to say that he purposefully murdered this woman.
I don't think he didn't.
He didn't
aim and go, I hope this is a real bullet.
No, it was gross negligence on his part because he was producing the show.
Correct.
So it doesn't matter, you know, how sorry he is or what he's trying to do with his image. It's like, okay, nobody thinks you tried to kill her, but if you were negligent because you're in charge of the money and who got hired to do all of this shit, and those people were fucking hacks, which they were,
right?
Because you were trying to save money because it was your own personal penny,
right?
Then you're responsible for that. This girl did 18 months in jail. She's done. When she got convicted, he's like, time served. You're done.
Yeah.
And so even if Alec Baldwin gets convicted, they'll go lighter on him. One, because he's a man. Two, because he's Alec Baldwin. So they could have given this girl probation. The judge opted not to because she was a drug addict and she was actively using on set. So he was like, you know, you need to be responsible for that. You know, the fact that you were not in your right mind while you were handling weapons that people were going to be shooting at.
Oh, man.
But Alec Baldwin didn't. So he's not going to get jail time. I don't know what he's doing.
I don't either. And I don't want to see.
I don't want to see him.
I don't want to see another fucking kid on a reality show.
I just don't want to see him.
I don't care about other people's children, and I don't find it entertaining.
I don't
at
either.
all.
Oh, is that what they're going to make it about? Is all
it's about
his tribe?
Yes, and it's like I don't want to see Hilaria doing fucking yoga in her bathroom. No. I don't care. I don't care
and
about
pretending
these people.
To be like exhausted and with her 3 nannies and
whatever.
No.
We don't have nannies. Yeah, for the next 6 weeks you don't.
I bet.
Please stop with it. I feel like you waited way too many years to get on the reality show family train. No. It's over.
Besides, the Baldwins aren't that exciting to watch.
Who wants to watch rich Upper East Side people live life? Nobody.
Yeah, let Michael Douglas and Catherine Zeta-Jones get a reality show and let's see how popular that is.
No one cares. I don't know. But of course, guess who's footing the bill?
Who?
TLC.
Oh, God.
The Little Carnival.
Of course they are. Yeah.
I'm sure they're like, oh my God, America's going to hate this. We're going to make so much money. That's what they're thinking. People will watch the crap out of it.
That's probably true.
Yeah. And they'll make their money. Alec will be like, really? This is how low you have sunk?
They've tried to do this with so many celebrities and it never works. Like they did it with Terry Bradshaw.
Oh, yes.
It didn't work.
Sylvester Stallone.
I never even watched one episode of that.
I didn't either. All I know is that there was a big uproar because he was leaving California and he was going to Florida. And they're like, we actually really love California, but we're retiring and we're going to Florida now. Oh. Probably for taxes.
Probably.
But whatever. You know, he's a multi-millionaire. He can live, and he probably has houses everywhere.
All over the world,
it doesn't even matter.
Yeah. It's just people don't want to see that. You know,
we're
we're done with it.
No one wants to see
Which is why we don't watch your award shows anymore. We don't want to watch you guys pat each other on the back for being rich and badass.
Oh, thank you for my trials and tribulations.
I love myself so much.
I want to start by thanking my assistant, who's at home making sure that your sheets are 300 ply so you don't throw a fit.
Thank God. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Billie Eilish was getting a little shit because she was trash talking, you know, like other artists who have, and I was like, Billy, stay in your lane,
Not
honey.
only that, but that she stands alone because there are far too many other women in that register, in that realm of air, who go, Billy, sit down.
And I mean, why does she care?
You're sitting with Courtney Love right now.
Right?
So what are you doing?
I mean, and she was just a regular kid, but she's been rich for a hot minute now, and she doesn't seem to be struggling with that.
She was homeschooled with her brother, she happens to be incredibly talented, and she's very, very young. Someday she's gonna look back. She's like, "Oh yes, I remember that Billy. She was an asshole, as we all are at 23."
That's true. That's true. But she needs to sit down. So.
Ariana Grande was seen with her new frogman at a game.
God,
yeah.
I watched a funny TikTok with her the other day, showing her the different men.
Yes, I will say this: I'm very much looking forward to Wicked. I think it's going to be unbelievable.
Is it a movie?
Yes,
Oh,
it's going to
okay.
be. I think it's going to be just huge blockbuster.
I guess we'll find out.
I like The Wizard of Oz.
I don't know if she can act, but
Oh yeah, she was an actress before she was a singer.
Okay.
She's
she's
talented.
a Disney baby, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's
Okay.
very, very good. And,
yeah.
And
Oh no, I love her. Lauren is a diehard. Every time she comes in town, she sees her in concert.
I took my daughter to see her. Amazing. She's very talented. She's a wisp of a human.
I know,
but she's very good.
She sings like a mofo.
She does.
She's amazing.
I really like her. And I don't know how you feel about this. However, I am still Team J-Lo.
I'm not Team J.
I feel like it's like saying, "Oh, you poor millionaire," right?
Billionaire.
Whatever. Yes, you poor billionaire. But canceling a tour, like I was talking to Joe about this, and because
did she cancel it for low sales, or did she cancel it because her and Ben are going through it?
I think she canceled for low sales.
I do too.
But I said to Daryl, I said, "Here's the thing." Canceling a tour is not just like, I forget it. I'm not going to do it.
No.
People were buying tickets. Tours employ thousands of people.
I know.
The cities rely on the parking money. There's
the hotels,
concessions,
everything.
all the things. Even if it's a moderate showing, that's still millions of dollars.
Yeah.
It was like, I think it was a 60-city tour or something like that. It wasn't huge, but it was a big enough tour for the U.S. for the summer.
Right.
She was coming to Sacramento.
Yeah.
And we're like, well, what do we do now? Because, in fact, a friend of mine, his sister bought tickets. They were going to drive up from the Central Coast and come and see her, for their mom or something. Okay. So anyway, I'm like, oh God, I'm sorry. I've not heard enough bad shit about her in her private life.
Yeah.
I told Daryl, I said, a couple of things have probably happened. One, I definitely think the sales were abysmal, and it probably wasn't even going to cover the cost of the tour, maybe, or something like that.
It had to have been, because she wouldn't have canceled it otherwise.
And also, I mean, you cannot compete when someone like Taylor Swift is on tour.
And Beyonce.
Yeah, they're taking a lot of the sales. They just are,
well,
you know?
I mean,
you can't deny
stars.
it.
No.
People are literally flying to Japan to get tickets.
To see Taylor.
Yeah, because it's cheaper there.
It's so much cheaper.
And if you go, because Ticketmaster are thieves and they're horrible people, but in Europe and other countries, you're not allowed to do that, so you pay the price of the ticket.
Which is why a lot of these ginormous celebrities are like, fine, I'll just go on tour in Europe. People will come see me, and
from all over the world.
Yeah, I know lots of it was trending for a while that a lot of girls' friends were getting together and going on to France to see Taylor, because they were like, it's cheaper to buy the plane ticket and stay there.
Yep.
It would have cost me as much to see her show here.
In the nosebleeds.
Yeah.
Where they can literally pay $125 and be looking in her upper nose.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which I would have done.
And I love these TikToks of all these people who are doing that and taking video and putting it on. I'm like, yes.
They're like, we'll be so exhausted, but we don't care. It's a once in a lifetime thing. It's like a Michael Jackson or
it's great.
For fans, of her.
I'm kind of hoping she's off for football season. I love getting into these debates, these fights with men. I had a meeting the other day where there was all these men at the table.
Were they talking crap about her coming to a game to see her boyfriend play? That is so stupid.
And I'm like, I don't understand the hate, the deep, God, it's so stupid. The NFL is like falling into, I'm like, here's the thing. I'm like, they always pan on celebrities. That's not new. I'm like,
Eminem went to the Detroit games and they constantly showed
I had to watch Marky Mark at the fucking NBA finals the other night in Boston.
And by the way, they put Eminem on the sidelines. Can you imagine they put Taylor Swift on the sidelines?
They do it to fucking Kim Kardashian at every goddamn Lakers game. I'm like, so give me a break. And I hate her way more. Right. So, and I'm like, and honestly, somebody did a compilation of how many times they flashed on Taylor. It was 23 seconds.
That was nothing.
Total. For For all the times they flashed on her, they didn't hold the camera on her for 23 seconds. It was total.
Do you know how many Travis Kelce jerseys were sold to women after that?
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
so many.
If I didn't feel like I was betraying my Raiders, I would probably
shut your
own
mouth
one.
right now. How dare you, ma'am? Come on.
I would, if I could live in his skin, I would. Oh God, he's so cute to me.
He's hot. Although,
He's not like I can't think of anybody to compare him to, but he's just there's just something
he's
about
smoldering.
him. Yeah.
I will tell you this. I saw this the other day and it made me laugh because I'm like, well, if this isn't the most accurate depiction of this couple, the English teacher and the PE teacher are married.
Oh, okay, there you go.
And I'm like, well, that ain't the truth.
And the thing about Taylor, though, what I love about her is if you watch her interviews and stuff, she is so awkward.
I love it.
And so normal. Like,
Yeah,
she's so
she's
like
very-
me. But
well-
she's rich and a billionaire.
Yes.
But I mean, as far as how she acts, like, she's not, cool. Or, I mean, she's cool, but you know what I'm saying?
I do. I know
Yeah,
what
she's
you
not
mean.
naturally, like, vibing with everybody.
No.
And she just kind of
I don't know. I mean,
beats to her own drum.
I've always liked her, but then
Yeah.
again, I loved Britney Spears too, and I like
I
J-Lo.
still love Britney Spears. I just think she's going through something right now. I don't know what it is.
Some people are claiming drugs. I don't think that's
Yeah.
it. I don't know. I mean, maybe it is.
It could be.
Maybe it is.
She likes to party.
Always has.
Yeah, she does.
But I don't know. I mean, I feel like if the worst thing she does is dance in front of a camera and put it on Instagram, I'm like, really? Is she that bad? I mean,
No.
she's not hurting anyone.
She's not.
She just looks unbalanced and we're sad about it.
Yeah.
We want her to be herself. But now I think what we're starting to realize is that was not, she didn't want to do that. She was
What?
being forced to do all that
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
All the sexy and the dance.
Well,
like
there's still
Vegas
time
and-
for her to get through all of this, to go through her phase.
She's 40. She has a million years.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Can you believe she's 40?
No,
It's crazy.
I know.
Can't
I was
believe
listening
it.
to old Britney Spears the other day, like her 16-year-old
so-
self. I'm like, oh my God, I love these songs
They
so bad.
really, really did a good job with
Sometimes
her.
I run.
Oh, God.
Sometimes
I did love her back in her 16-year-old days when
was
she
cute.
was just a cute little Disney singer.
Yeah, the only thing that whenever I reminisce about that time period is I just think about all the dirty old disgusting men who were looking at her with lust.
well, yeah, and they
I'm
they
like,
did it
ew.
to her too. I mean,
I know, I hate it.
They put her on, yeah, they definitely sexualized
Yeah,
the
I
child.
hated it.
But yeah, so that's what's going on with J-Lo. But yeah, everybody keeps saying divorce is imminent, and I'm like, I don't know if it is or it isn't.
I think it is.
I don't know. Yeah, you're probably
No
right.
one's denying it.
That's true. And
And
she's
Ben-
not wearing her big rock anymore.
She's not, and they just listed that house that they bought for sale.
They did.
Why?
I wonder
They
what's
just
going
bought
on with
it.
that. I wonder what happened there.
I don't know.
Honestly, I think that Jennifer Lopez really loves being famous.
I know. Yeah, she does. She's
And
like
I-
Kim Kardashian.
and
She
I
loves
think,
it.
And I think Ben is like, God damn it, can for 1 second, even
We
their
just live a
honeymoon,
normal. Yeah.
even their honeymoon was all on display.
It's like, why do we need this ginormous estate where we can't even find each other in this
Right.
goddamn house?
I don't know. I mean, maybe there was rumors that the whole thing was PR to get him back on track
Could be.
long ago. But
Well, it's convenient for her canceling her tour, right? So, I mean, that's not lost on me.
I just wish somebody would
like-
say,
Let's just blame it on the fact that they're maybe getting divorced when they're really not. That way
Right.
it doesn't seem like...
well, that's what that is the rumor I'm hearing, is that they're actually fine, but
Yeah.
that they're trying to salvage this part of it.
her musical
But
tour.
someone has got to be saying, you have to go in hiding. You have to
Just
stop
stop
it.
for a minute.
You have to stop it. And like she did that Netflix movie Atlas.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. Did you?
No, I will eventually.
gonna watch it.
Yeah, I'll watch anything she does. I like her.
Yeah,
I like
I
it
do
when she
too.
does movies personally,
Me
but
too.
apparently it got panned or like, oh, horrible, awful, terrible. But it's
I'll be the decision maker.
But it was like the #1 movie for like weeks.
When it first came out, yeah.
Everybody's watching it, so it's like, okay, so she's
Shut
not.
up. Yeah, people will watch it.
How could you not?
No, I honestly, people just like to comment on anything and everything. Like I was telling you last week about Bethany Frankel supposedly being canceled. It just depends on what bandwagon you want to be on,
You know what? I'm really trying hard, even with people that I'm not big fans of. I'm trying really hard to be team women right now. And I know it's the vibe and I know it's an election year. I mean, no, I'm fully aware of why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling.
Because of the exposure of the media and all the things they shove down our throats.
Everything, you know, and I'm just like...
Well, that's not a bad thing to be on, though.
Don't really want to tear down women if I can help it, you know?
Somebody made a comment about Gail Simmons the other day.
What?
Like, she has no business showing her cleavage on a show like Top Chef.
Why?
That's what I was literally, like, normally I will not fight it out on comments.
Please explain.
But I was like, I'm fighting this one. I don't care. I know I'm talking to a nobody, some troll. Who
somebody said I was, what did they say? I don't remember. Anyway, go on.
No, I mean, that's pretty much it. But I was just like, yeah, it just pissed me off. You know, I'm like, a show like what, ma'am?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck kind of show is it that she's showing her? I'm like, she's beautiful. She's funny. She's articulate. She's successful. Is that what pisses you off about her? Right. Because we all have boobs.
Or is it she doesn't have, or they're not wrinkled raisins like yours?
Or whatever.
Like, what's your problem?
Like, what is the issue?
I don't get it.
Well, we just have a difference of opinion. I'm like, yeah, because you're fucking stupid. That's why.
I agree. I don't know.
It made me angry.
I don't know what the deal is, but it's like, I don't really like this whole piling on. I don't give a shit that she's a billionaire. She's a woman who worked really, really hard.
Yes.
And my only other take with all of this, perhaps something with Diddy's going to come out.
Is it smoke and like she's trying to create
I don't know.
a distraction?
I'm unaware. I don't think she's responsible for anything. I don't think anything like that.
I don't think she's responsible, but I think she was around some stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, she doesn't have any motivation to have that stuff come out, and neither does he.
No.
So who's going to tell?
He's already like getting things removed from him. I don't know what's going to end up happening to that guy. I have no idea.
People are saying he's going to end up in prison, but
we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, he it sounds like he belongs in prison, but I don't know.
I haven't even followed it closely enough because
he's
honestly,
just a dirty guy. I think
he's always been a dirty guy to me.
Yeah, very dangerous.
I'm not surprised by any of the accusations I'm hearing.
I've heard that people will literally not even talk about him. They're like, don't even fuck with that guy. He's so dangerous.
Right.
I'm like, really? And I'm like, well, maybe that's why West Coast rap is better.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. Honestly, whatever he gets, I would not be surprised.
All right.
No, him.
I know. Yeah. Thank you for listening. We will be back with another show very, very soon. Bye.